Let us get into the topic. A body of mass m is thrown at an angle theta to the horizontal with the initial velocity u. Find the mean power developed by the gravity over the whole time of motion of the body and the instantaneous power of a gravity as a function of time. And then draw a diagram which is suitable for the given question. Now, according to the question, a body of mass m is thrown at an angle theta to the horizontal with the initial velocity u. A body is thrown with the initial velocity u, and this body is initially making an angle theta with the horizontal. Literally, the u does not lie exactly on the x-axis or does not lie on the y-axis. It is in the planes of x-axis and y-axis, and it is following a trajectory path so that u can be resolved into two components, and towards the angle, it means along the x-axis, one of the component is u cos theta. Then along the y-axis, the other component is u sin theta. Then initial velocity is u and the final velocity is also u in the trajectory path. Then at a particular instant, final velocity of the object at any instant can be denoted by v. And mass of the object is equal to m. Then weight of the object is acting toward the center of the earth, that is toward the minus y-axis. Then v does not lie exactly on the y-axis or x-axis, so that v also can be resolved into two components. Along the x-axis, final velocity along the x-axis is equal to u cos theta. Initial velocity along the x-axis is u cos theta. Even the final velocity along the x-axis is u cos theta. What is the reason behind this thing? It means there is no other force acting along the x-axis. That is why u cos theta is remained as a u cos theta along the x-axis. Then final velocity along the y-axis can be denoted by vy. So here it can be found out by the following principle. V is equal to u plus at. Then velocity along y-axis is equal to initial velocity along the y-axis plus acceleration due to gravity along y-axis into t. It means weight of the body is acting towards the downside and velocity is in upward direction. Both are in opposite direction. That is why ay is equal to minus g. Put this minus g in the above equation. We will be getting vy is equal to initial velocity along y-axis is equal to u sin theta, and plus ay means minus g into t, minus into plus minus, so vy is equal to u sin theta minus gt, and put this value here. So vy is equal to u sin theta minus gt. Initial time is equal to t is equal to 0, then final time t is equal to capital T, that is called time of flight. Then find out the mean power developed by the gravity. Mean power developed by the gravity. Mean power is equal to final kinetic energy minus initial kinetic energy upon total time taken. Final kinetic energy is equal to half mu square, and this is because final velocity is equal to u. Then initial kinetic energy is equal to again half mu square, and this is because initial velocity is also u. Then mean power is equal to is equal to half mu square minus half mu square upon total time taken. Then half mu square minus half mu square equal to 0 upon total time taken. Hence, mean power is equal to 0, and this is the answer for mean power developed by the gravity. Then find out the instantaneous power by the gravity. Second one is instantaneous power by the gravity. Instantaneous power is equal to vector F dot vector V. Vector F is equal to minus mg j cap. Why it is minus mg j cap? It means weight of the body is acting along the minus y axis, so that I have written minus mg j cap. Then final velocity is equal to velocity along the x-axis is u cos theta I cap, because it is acting along the x-axis plus x-axis, plus final velocity along the y-axis is u sin theta minus gt j cap, because it is acting along the plus y-axis. U sin theta minus gt of j cap, because it is acting along the plus y-axis. Then instantaneous power is equal to F dot V, and F value is minus mg j cap dot and V, that is called u cos theta I cap plus u sin theta minus gt j cap. Then j cap into I cap is equal to 0, so that mg j cap into u cos theta I cap is equal to 0. Then what will be remain here? Minus mg j cap of u sin theta minus gt j cap is remained. Minus into plus minus, so mg j cap, and that is called minus u sin theta j cap, minus into plus plus gt into j cap. Then it can be written as mg j cap of gt j cap minus u sin theta and j cap. Instantaneous power is equal to mg of gt minus u sin theta, and this will be the answer for instantaneous power of gravity.